guys, today I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, trying to catch sheepshead. I already got 2 this morning on the stringer, seeing if I can't get a few more. Bait of choice today is fiddler crabs, which are these guys. Now, I'm no master at sheepshead fishing, especially not, and but I'll show you guys how I'm doing it today. You take the fiddler crab. I usually go through the very back leg and either out the top or out the corner. Usually I have more luck going out the corner, but I'm going to try that method too to see if it works. And that pylon right there is where I'm catching a couple sheepshead. So the current right now is going out really solidly. The sheepshead like a moving tide, but they sit right in the eddies right by these pylons here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this fiddler crab with this little Carolina rig, little 1/2 ounce weight, the lighter the better. Although in a current like this, you kind of have to have some weight or else it's going to shoot down the frickin' river. And we'll see if I can't get something. So the one thing about sheepshead bites is there's an old saying that says, once you feel the bite, it's too late. And that's pretty true for sheepshead because they'll nibble your bait right off the hook. You will barely feel it. Sometimes it comes as just like 2 little knocks. I'm actually going to recast that because I got into the current, not the eddy. There we go. So sheepshead fishing is about waiting for that moment and just setting the hook. Sometimes you just have to kind of know that the fish is there. You definitely go through a lot of crabs doing this, because most of the time you'll feel a knock or 2 and that's it, and then you already stole your crab. So you almost have a hair-like, you have to have a hair-like trigger hook set in order to get these guys. Oh, see, I missed that one. Missed that one big time. So if you notice, see how he's like got his whole insides gone? That's a sheepshead bite. I'm also trying to do a little experiment myself to see which one they like better. If they like the male fiddler crabs that have the claws on them, or if they like the female crabs that don't have the big claws on them. So far I'm 1 for 1, which shows that I think sheepshead just don't care. So one thing I am using is size 1 hooks, and I'm using the saltwater grade mustad hooks, because if you use regular 1 hooks, you might find that the sheepshead are breaking them or chewing them off. I've had a couple sheepshead bite right through the shank of the hook, because they have some mean chompers on them. Little guy. I don't think he's legal, probably gonna throw him back, but of course they lose the big one and catch the little one, but look. Sharp ass spines. I'm gonna set you loose, buddy. A mean set of chompers on those things. Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. But you gotta use these small hooks or else you'll never hook them. As you guys can probably tell, the current's pushing me all over the place around here right now. So I'm kind of just dealing with it. I usually make a cast every other drift. just to make sure that I'm staying in that spot. The sheepshead usually won't bite if you pull the crab away from them. In this case, the current's pulling it away from them. And of course, you get your fair shares of snags. That's why I use these really light rigs, is because normally you can rip them out, and if not, they're cheap. They're killing me today right now. Just slicing them apart. There's one. Of course, these guys always fight really hard. Oh, there he went. I have to throw out the anchor behind me, and then I kind of just drift all over the place. It's actually too deep here to use a pole, even if I had one. One day I plan to invest in a sit-on-top kayak, one with the drainage holes in the bottom. This one was a gift. I figured, what the hell, I'll try it for fishing. One of the best decisions I've ever made. Every time. Another decent. Sea bass. Because everything's out today. Work these pylons without being in them. Feel like another sheepshead. Not a big one, but a sheepshead. Take it back. He might be a little bigger. After this, I'm trying to go over to the jetties and see if I can't get a red mullet, which is why I have that thing. Ooh, I barely hooked him too. I'm not sure if you guys saw that bite. I barely felt it. I had a feeling that he was on there. Most of the time that feeling's correct, even though I don't recall actually feeling a bite. I kind of just feel the essence, the presence of these damn things. But that's the bigger one of today so far. Pretty good size. And he's definitely going home with me. I try to watch that mouth. But let's pull the other guys up. Add him to the collection for today. Against this damn pylon again. Come on, man. Cooperate with me. I wish my kayak was a little bit bigger so I could have a cooler in the back. Wouldn't have to deal with the frickin' stringer. But, it is what it is. That's 3 sheepshead. Back, baby. Sheepshead number, I don't even know. But this guy might be a little too small to keep. Even if he is over 12, I usually don't keep them unless they're 14. Just because you gotta let the little ones grow. Another pretty fish. And he is 12 on the dot, so I think I'm going to let him go too. Let him grow a little bit bigger. Can't wait for the monsters to start coming in. Them jaws. Be a good picture. Get the river in the background. Alright, buddy. Get bigger for me.